Atkins had talked about the end of game 2, just how gassed Donovan Mitchell was. He didn't play.
It's not just Nembhard who picks up 94 feet. It's Neesmith, it's Halliburton. Everyone has to be up because it'd be simple enough to where if only one guy did it, you just give it to a different ball handler. But Indiana brings everyone up. So therefore, you all have to be ready to handle the basketball. Put so much pressure on Donovan Mitchell in the first 2 games playing without Darius Garland.
Here's Mitchell spinning into the paint, exploding and finishing. How about that move from Donovan Mitchell plus the foul?
Coming off the bench, playing against the backup point guard, which relieves a little of the pressure. Ty Jerome struggled from the field, 1 of 14 in game 2 after scoring 20-plus points in game 1. I think we'll see a more confident Ty Jerome here today.
Fouls
game 2. They got out the gate similar to this. However, they weren't able to hang on at the end. But it was important for the Cavs to be able to get off to this great start to erase what happened to them last time out. And look at DeAndre Hunter back into the game as well after missing game 2 with a huge rebound.
Oh, Mitchell slides in, couldn't finish it. Turner came over. Here's McConnell shoveling back. Turner, a 3 is good.
For number 1 and made it all the way to the finals. So when you think about Max Strus and his ability to be one of the leaders, and Kenny Atkins told us he was one of the guys that stood up and was talking in their meeting after that loss, that heartbreaking loss in game 2, and sharing his voice.
Corey, I was able to catch up with Max Strus as well, and he said, I know this is a team that you would expect to be down coming into this game, but he said this is some...
Jared Alec goes to the line that Kenny Atkins had told us day 1 after that loss to do on the floor to get better and get back into this series. They've checked the boxes thus far in this first quarter, a 20-8 lead. Miles Turner has scored all 8 for Indiana as McConnell misses the reverse. Halliburton slaps it out of bounds, and it's Cavs.
Important he is to this Cavaliers team, so he's already picked up 1 foul. You can get another one on him and get him out of the game because they know how dangerous he can be off the bench.
Garland connects on a 3.
That's got to feel good for DG to see one go down early on this comeback game. I don't believe he took a shot in his first stint on the floor, but now coming back off the bench, giving Donovan Mitchell a break, is able to knock down the 3 ball.
1 of 1, and Cleveland is 4 of 5 from 3. That was Kenny Atkinson's number 1 key today. Make shots. Turner is doing that. He has all 10.
Still float around on the perimeter. Now he's going down punishing guys in the post.
Jerome able to hit the floater. His first field goal attempt of the game after a 1 for 14 game 2. McConnell lobbing it in, and that's going to be a foul on Garland before the shot. Number 2 on Garland in game 3 with 2 personals. Hey, the NBA playoffs roll on tomorrow with a pair of conference semifinal game 3s on April. How about Boston? What do you need to see from them to get back in that series against the Knicks?
Well, you need to see Jason Tatum, but one of the things that you need to see is, and I remind people, 2 seasons ago, we saw this exact same thing. Jason Tatum struggled in back-to-back games against the Philadelphia 76ers in round 2. Not only did he make a strong comeback in game 6 in the 4th quarter, he went on in game 7 and broke a game 7 record, 51 points. So I believe we're going to see JT respond in the Garden tomorrow.
Mathurin on a 3. Off the bench and drills the triple.
And that's an area of strength for these Pacers as well. When you come off the bench with Benedict Mathurin, he provides instant offense, also a defensive presence.
Mobley couldn't finish, neither could Jerome. Here comes McConnell with haste, the lob, Turner, the finish. Indiana on a 7-0 run. Jerome probing. 2 seconds, lost it out of bounds.
That was a tremendous job defense. Help. No one left their man, gave Ty Jerome no outlet.
Mathurin again.
Benedict Mathurin, one of the 2 players this season for the Pacers to have a 30-point game off the bench, and off to a great start here as the bench has given the Pacers a huge lift.
Mobley gets a clean look and drills it from 3 to end the 10-0 run.
And Mobley, who was 2 for 5 from 3 in game 1, has shown throughout the season he can stretch it from beyond the arc, and he has to be guarded out to 23-9.
Yeah, shot it at 37% as Halliburton's runner goes. Shot it at 37% did Mobley and took over 3 threes a game. By far and away a career high in attempts. Previously was at about 1.3 as Mobley finishes through the contact right into the body of Turner.
And this is part of the unlocking of Evan Mobley, which you saw from Kenny Gaddis this year, when you consider the fact that not only was he the
season ago in their run to the Eastern Conference Finals, he was injured. Jerome, awkward floater is off. Here comes McConnell. Pacers have hit their last 5 shots after starting 1 of 9. Bryant. Halliburton 10 to shoot. Halliburton into the paint, gets denied by Wade, out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Pacers. 7 to shoot.
Nice play by Dean Wade on that possession. Block shot.
Nembhard in, Halliburton gets a rest, Mathurin gets free and reverses it home off the window.
What a luxury to have a guy like Bennett Mathurin coming off the bench, and he comes in with immediate confidence. Already 8 points from Mathurin as soon as he steps on the floor.
6-point game, Garland heaves, can hit. Hunter keeps it alive, another offensive rebound for Cleveland. Their 5th of the opening quarter. Garland dancing, dishing, and Mobley
Mobley, I think he fooled not just me, but everyone on the Pacers roster.
8 points for Mobley as Garland, look out. That's going to be number 3. 3rd foul. The first.
Well, Donovan Mitchell at the scorer's table now. I'm sure he will be checking in for Darius Garland, but you've got
how Kenny Atkinson plays the minutes for Garland in the 2nd quarter, with him having already picked up 3 fouls. 6-point game. Here's Hunter. Mitchell lobs it in. Mobley assertive, couldn't finish. Rebound, whacked around. Wade has it. A 3 from Jerome is off. Another offensive rebound opportunity.
On someone each and every time a shot goes up.
And a whistle. Again, see,
I don't know, just get your hands out of the way.
Hunter, great look. Mitchell, what a rejection from behind. And then Bryant as well. Nembhard and Bryant, terrific blocks. McConnell pulls the string on it. Cavs have led by as many as 15 in the quarter. Here's Jerome. Lost it. Mobley last hit it. It's Indiana basketball. Mobley, you would think he had hurt his hands the way he's been dropping the basketball in this 1st quarter.
And normally sure-handed right now, and you've just got to chalk it up to the timing of having to miss those games and not being able to play or practice with that sprained ankle.
I mean, 5 times we've seen him drop the ball. Nembhard in the corner.
And it turns into points off turnover. So now you're talking about just like that. This is a 1-possession game after Cleveland had dominated this 1st quarter early.
Here's Mitchell, 2 for 1 opportunity. No look. Jerome. No. Here come the Pacers. Mathurin fires. Can't hit. And the rebound, Karam's out of bounds off of McConnell with about a 2-second difference game in shot clock.
Well, look at the pace we're seeing now.